selected.
Quite a number of enemies. This is going to be fun.
It will hurt, but it's not impossible.
Sadly, we do not have long range.
No, we do not.
I'm not seeing the initiative tracker here on my sheet.
Bottom, the tracker is... Yeah,
That's it.
Do I have any long range options? No, because I have no magic missiles left. Isn't that a shame?
Well, all of their initiatives suck, which is good.
It is quite shameful. Such is the way of things.
They were caught pretty off guard.
Oh, I was muted. I was sitting asking questions. Did you, with us resting, did you not regain stuff, Leon?
That is long rest. We didn't sleep. I regained my focus points so I can use my focus heal and counter performance if needed.
Right, okay. No, I was saying I'm actually happy we actually rolled quite high for initiative once.
Yeah, you guys completely derailed the enemy's movement. You'll get a full turn before any of them.
Well, I mean, I was raised within nobility. I would also think
they know enough to let you go first. You're clearly better than they are.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ash, you are first up.
I'm going to need to spend 2 actions to move, specifically over here, and, over there so Evelyn gets it, and then I'm inspiring courage. So both Theo and Evelyn will get it. The ambush is sprung. I believe you should now fight for your lives.
That is your turn, Theo.
So, I purposely want to wait to get this big fucker alone. So I'm gonna... Oh, Ash is just behind me? Oh shit, right, okay. I assume, or my plan is, to hold my turn until all these guys move away. So I don't, if they go up there and they vault over, I'm waiting to the point where I then want to jump in front of him to intercept him and take him one-on-one. Does that make sense?
Okay. So you're going to hold your turn?
I'm holding my turn until I can intercept this guy. Because I imagine I can take him alone. As a group, I believe enough in Evelyn and Lucius to deal with these guys. They seem like just lowly plebs that she'll easily be able to dispatch. But this guy is a guy I want to deal with.
What would you do if the others approach you first and one of them discovers you?
If one of them approaches me and I'm discovered, then yeah, I'm just going to need to take my turn and act off cuff. That's what I would need to do. So if they approach me and I am discovered, then yes, I would then like to react.
All right.
Is that okay? Because that's quite a lot of actions. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Theo disappears into the shadows and readies his weapon. He gets low and he angles it about where someone's kidney would probably be, and he's ready to pounce on somebody. Evelyn, you are splashing through the water. You are hearing shouting. Everything is going down now. You're up.
Got to give myself an unmute. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, I didn't immediately get attacked, but I got to play with the knowledge I have, and the knowledge I have does not say I know about those guys to my right. I'm going to stick to the plan I had.
You would be unaware of the group to your right.
Yep, I'm going to stick to the plan I had. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Triple movement here, and use what movement I have left to slide in there prone. Yes, I am up to my chest in water. I don't give a shit. The alternative is getting arrows in the face. Between arrows in the head and wet, I would rather be wet.
All right. Evelyn is just low crawling up there, ready to just terminate anybody she finds.
Work smart, not hard. I like it.
The archers up on the line are now fully aware of you, and you can see them re-aiming their bows towards you.
Yep. Lucius. That is what I want.
Okay. I as well. I don't. I'm pretty sure I don't know about the group that they're over there.
The group to the right has not been announced to anyone.
Okay.
So,
But I
other than
could see Evelyn.
idea,
I mean, she's obviously going forward, right?
very
Oh, yeah.
obviously moving forward.
Okay. All right. So in that case, I'm gonna keep on with the plan because, as far as I know, they're only archers. So we'll move. That's 15. Let's move there. That's 30 with the diagonal move. Still keeping under cover, my partial cover, whatever it may be. I will grab some more stones and just chunk them further down over here. Hopefully continue to split their attention. Dex check again.
Yes. Your handful of stones bounces all over the place, but are far less interesting than the woman in full plate armor crawling up the water.
Fair enough. That's all my actions.
The spearmen are reasonably aware that they have not been noticed, so are continuing to move slowly. They're doing their best to maintain formation. The archers are very displeased with Avalyn's presence, and all four of them are going to light her up. Avalyn, your AC?
My AC is 18, and I am prone behind a 3-foot wall. So
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough shot, but they're all going to fire at you.
Yep. Come on, cover. Come on, cover. Do me a favor.
Miss. Avalyn is putting her head down and is kind of turtling up so her neck cover is covering as much of her head as possible. Arrows are pinging all around you. One of them strikes your armor and deflects on off. So they are all clearly aiming at you, but none of them hit anything sensitive.
Good.
Swordsmen also believe that they're still unknown, continue to advance slowly and maintain their formation. The big boy is also doing the same, continuing the formation, moving slowly. And our hostile mage is staring right at Avalyn.
Ow. Wrist. Ow.
Avalyn is watching the archer line, occasionally poking her eyes up to not get shot in the face, and sees that one of the guys up there is wielding a staff, which is twirling it around. A bright purple shine starts to come off his left hand. He opens his palms, and little darts of light fly towards Avalyn and pepper all over her body.
Did I just get magic missiled?
Yes.
He stole my technique.
Missile always fucking works. Avalyn, you get peppered for 6 damage.
Holy shit, he rolled minimum.
Yeah, he didn't do much.
Well, that's good at least.
Keep track of your HP. Round 2, Ash, you're up.
1 second. Are we waiting until they go past?
Yes.
Very well.
Yes.
You already knew the answer.
I am delaying turn until whenever Theo acts, I will act after him.
Theo, you're up.
Obviously, using my great intelligence and tactics of warfare, I'm going to allow these guys to think that they still have the jump on us. I'm going to allow them to pass. I'm not going to make any actions. I'm not going to do anything. I'm allowing them to pass by and believe they're going to get a jump on us down there. And as soon as they turn this corner and go down there, myself, I am then going to sneak up here to then hopefully get a jump on the archers and the mage.
Allow the melee line to go away, and you're going to sneak past them all.
Yeah, what's the point of engaging them? They believe they have a jump on us. Let's allow that to happen.
All right. You're going to keep waiting on your action then.
Mm-hmm.
Avalyn.
All right.
You just got popped with magic missile.
Yeah, so now that I'm 100% confirmed that one of these fucks has magic missile, I'm actually gonna. I'm not. Fortunately, I didn't immediately rage this time. I'm gonna use my action to shield because I don't have my greatsword out yet.
There we go.
One verbal to cast shield, so I can reaction shield block now. Poking my head up into the area in front of me, there's basically no cover. It's a big opening, right?
These
I'll
two
look
taller columns could be used to hide behind for partial cover. Otherwise,
Okay.
it's a straight shot down some stairs and up some stairs.
There, yeah. So 1, 2. I couldn't make that distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, what am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. It is hard to see these lines. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12.
There's
13.
a rangefinder on the top left if you want to use it.
You've got a little arrow.
Yeah, I know there is. The rangefinder does not like me. It doesn't work a lot of the time when I try and use it.
There you go. Wait, what's your speed? Sorry, 20?
My speed is 30.
30. So are you moving up this way, sorry, or?
I'm trying to decide it. I'm basically thinking about sliding in over there, right below the archer, so that they can't get a line on me without moving up.
So like right here? Here?
Yeah. The problem is I would truly be out of all action economy if I did that. I couldn't actually do that this turn anyway because I shielded, so I couldn't triple move.
What about that? That seems like a big pillar, no?
Are those big pillars?
It seems
Yes,
like.
those are all tall enough that you could tie behind. These ones right here, because you couldn't get your whole body behind it, would be partial cover. But all of these, you could stand full height and get full cover behind them.
May I recommend the left side?
Trying to balance knowledge that I have been given by another player. Yeah, left side. If I go right side, well, I don't know about the thugs either. Fine. After casting shield, I'm gonna double move straight for this pillar right here.
All right.
Sorry, I'll shut up. I just thought I was trying to help you.
No, you're fine. Vile asked me a question, so I know what Vile wants to do, and I'm like, now I have to not metagame on what Vile is going to do. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to double move up there, shield active, so that I can shield block. And unfortunately, I cannot use my action to dodge this turn. That's me.
Evelyn casts a shield on herself. She can feel her armor extending beyond what it would normally be, and then full sprints to take a full cover behind that giant wall. The archers are continuing to train their arrows on you. Several sail over your head as you dash on by. Lucius.
Okay. Seeing how this is unfolding, I was already thinking about doing this. So I'm just going to continue forward. So I'm essentially going to double move and 10, 20, 30, mantling over here and moving up
the
there.
water.
Yep.
Lucius splashes into the water, and the rear line of the enemy is reacting. Their bows are training all over the place, trying to pinpoint you. That's your full turn?
Yeah. I've got my my light mace out.
The alchemist is going to engage in melee. It's going to be great. The spearmen.
Give him a taste.
The spearmen are close enough. They're going to throw a perception check and see if they spot you guys. They rolled a 3. No, they did not. They continue to advance and walk right on by you.
The giant stealth Kunari.
They rolled a 3 on their perception check.
We're breaking the game, Leon.
Ash, you're emotionless statue.
In fact, no,
okay?
wait, Lee.
They probably think I am a statue.
Yeah, they probably think Leon is the tree.
Ash gets a nat 20 on disguise checks.
I mean, to be fair, I actually have stealth proficiency.
The enemy
You look
archers
like a giant
now
Iron Maiden.
are
Sorry.
no longer capable of getting direct shots on either Avalon or Lucius, so are going to have to reposition themselves. The 2 archers on the left side are going to move over here.
Are these guys not moving any farther than 20 feet?
The dudes on the right are trying to set up a flank, but haven't quite gotten enough movement to do it yet. Evelyn, you see movement of the archer line is dispersing. 2 dudes on the top left are able to maybe pink your left side. The dudes on the right are attempting to fully flank you. The swordsman. Let's see what their perception check is. Theo, give me a stealth. This dude right here, as they're walking by, stops and stares like right at you. And then he seems to think nothing of it and continues to march south. That was very close. He missed by 1.
So
I just imagine like I just imagine Ash like pretend he's the tree, just like puts a branch and is like, ooh, like puts a little leaf in front of me, so we're actually okay.
Nah, he'd just be standing there, entirely still and soulless.
The brute.
Like he's a brute. He's not going to do anything with wisdom.
He's staring right at you. Theo is going to give me another stealth check.
Oh, this one's higher. Fuck off.
Theo is so excited by the fact that the grunts have basically just walked right on by him. He's basically kind of just nonchalantly giving him the hip thrust, like, bitch. And the brute is looking right at you, and he points his giant club at you.
I would
and he starts shrieking.
I would react straight. I held my action, so I would react straight away.
Yep.
Well, we get our turn. To go first, or do you want me to go first?
Okay. I'll let you go first, sorry.
Okay, in that case...
You were higher than initiative order.
I'm going to first inspire courage on Theo. Second, I am attempting to demoralize as a Kunari suddenly emerges.
I am not the tree!
I am not the statue you thought I was.
Yes,
Yeah, the statue moves.
I'm attempting to demoralize on this guy, which I will use performance for. Is this enough to demoralize him, as a Kunari suddenly exits the tree line and screams at him?
He is very surprised and seems to... First, he was really excited because he found Theo and is pointing right at him, ready with a menacing look. And then the statue moves, and he is so surprised, like he's kind of backing a little bit.
Excellent. That means he is frightened 1.
What does that do? Sorry, I don't understand.
He gets a -1 on everything: AC, attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks. Until he ends his next turn, he has a -1 on everything.
Perfect.
Which means you are inspired, he is flat-footed against us, you have a +4 to attack. And last action... Nah, not yet. I'm going to throw a dagger at this guy. I don't have enough actions for the telekinetic projectile. So this is at a +2 against a flat-footed enemy, so... Well, no. +4? Yeah, +4. But I don't think a 16 is enough to hit him.
I mean,
is my...
With his might, yes, it is. He is so surprised and is still like his eyes are darting back and forth between Theo and Ash, and he doesn't pay attention to the knife that just flies in and smacks right into his stomach. He is now paying attention and is upset.
It's only 3 damage. I don't deal much without spells. Theo, go do the thing. You have maximum setup.
Stab, stabs.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up. Assuming my fencer's stance, I'm going to feint him out. Will that stack or no?
You don't need to actually. He's already flat-footed.
Yes, if he succeeds in a feint, he gains a panache. So he has every reason to use it.
We found out it's panache. Panache.
Yes,
I thought it was a hard C, but whatever.
Yeah,
it's French. It needs to be.
I was corrected. So yes, I mean I still have one panache left over. So I've still got that. So I'm going to attack with finisher. And this is at a +4, Leon, you said? And he's flat
Well,
foot.
He is flat-footed, you are inspired, and he is demoralized, so effectively with +4. And that's 25. That's a 25.
Please tell
He
me.
is still surprised at the fact that all of this is going on, and he suddenly got hit in the stomach with a knife, and he's like absentmindedly reaching for it. Theo just jumps right into him and just drives the rapier right into his kidney. Pulls it out, makes sure to twist it a little bit as it comes out. Blood streams out from behind it. The dude is doubled over. Oh, God. He's not having a good day. And that is with the finisher, right? So it's 2d6
Yes.
additional damage.
So
So roll your
that's the-
2d6.
I've already done it. Additional damage, 11.
He did.
Oh,
He
there
took
it is.
20 He took 21.
Yeah, Leon taught me how to do that.
He needs to make a fortitude save. That was more than half his health in one hit.
Come on. Please tell me he failed.
He rolled a net 1.
Yeah!
So Theo runs up and shanks him right in the kidney and rips it
Teamwork.
out. The dude is so surprised. He falls to the ground. And Theo is like, oh, this is too good, and just rams the rapier right through his ear. The dude is dead on the ground.
Teamwork.
That was a beautiful kill.
I look back. I look back at Ash. Give him a little
More.
head. Give him a little head nod.
The thugs
a
are
lot.
now aware of what's going on and just watch you execute their leader in one move and look terrified.
I look at them.
The mage.
Give him a little wink. Could I make a case like that's a combo kill, man? Do I get another panache for that? In fact, no, I should.
No.
In fact, no, I will because I killed him with a finisher and I got the killing blow. So
You don't gain one. It means you don't lose it. You don't have to spend it.
Perfect. So I still get my win. I'm happy with that. I am happy with that.
The mage is now, oh my god, sees that Theo is clearly the biggest threat on the field.
No, I'm not. So movement is one action. Attacked him. That's a second action. Correct.
You could move again.
So that,
Run to the archers.
that's what I was going to do. So I'm going to move up. What's my movement speed? I think I'm just 5 out.
30 feet, actually. You are panaged. So,
Yeah,
So boost.
there you go. And right up to him, and I'll just say like, "Hello there," and then that's that. General Kenobi.
The mage is displeased with the random assassin that just appeared.
I'm no mere
He's
assassin.
He's upset at your presence. Although, he doesn't have a lot of options at this distance.
Tell him to come closer.
He's also aware that Avalon is a threat as well, so... I know I have an icon for this somewhere. Hold on, I know I have it. Avalon, the floor underneath you has suddenly turned to grease.
Rude.
Rude.
Uh-huh. Does that mean I have to make a deck save?
Yes. Hold
Oh,
one
it's
moment.
Jack all over again. She's next to water.
Fucking slip down.
You
some
must
stairs.
make a reflex check.
I believe in you, Evelyn. You've got this.
Oh, fuck you, game. I'm gonna use
Evelyn
my-
is so surprised by
throw
what
me.
happens as she tries to turn and react to the mage doing something. She is starting to slide on the floor. Evelyn falls and cracks her tailbone against the hard stone floor. That did not feel good. The mage is taking the moment to back away as far from the enemy as possible. Ash, you're up.
What do these guys look like?
Society check.
Okay.
Nice.
This be Darkspawn.
They are Darkspawn, and you are identifying their height and their physical stature. They look approximate to dwarves. You associate these with the Genlock version of Darkspawn.
Ash is just going to exit statue mode and very casually walk past them. If they want to follow, go on. Come here. Next, I'm going to yell at this guy over here and attempt to demoralize him. The statue is just menacingly power walking towards them.
Sorry, do you know who Leon is? Is that guy from Resident Evil 2 when he moves the helicopter?
Mr.
Your
Ash.
doom is approaching. Is a 17 enough against the random archer for demoralize?
He just watched one of his heroes get brutally murdered in one move, and the guy who brutally murdered him is standing next to him. If he was a human, he'd be wetting himself.
Excellent. So he is also frightened. Next, for my last... Actually, wait. Is that all my movement? Yeah. For my last action, Inspire Courage. Theo, you have another +4. Go
It
kill!
is Theo's turn against that Genlock, who is now fucking terrified and completely off-center because he doesn't have a melee weapon in his hand.
Yes. I would like to attack again with Finisher.
Get it?
That is an 18.
Fucking hell! What is that damage, Craig? Oh, jeez!
That's
How much?
crit.
That is 12. 12 damage.
12.
15. Well, no, 13. Only 13.
Well, +1 year for the Inspire.
He is turning to try to drop his bow and grab his short sword. And as he is doing so, as his arm moves out of the way, you strike right through one of his lungs would be, pull it out as menacingly as you can. Blood fountains out of his chest. He looks like he's drowning in it, but he is still trying to reach for his short sword.
That is a pity. I'm going to attack without Finisher.
16.
That is 6 plus 2, so that is 8 and +1, 9.
Wait, right, without the penalty. Shite.
Your attack's only a 12.
Yeah, no, that's a 13, so
13.
even with all the bonuses, yeah.
He's not wearing armor, so it is just enough. His armor is 12.
Oh shit, these are ultra peasants. Never mind.
This was what I was intending for your guys' first battle, not the fucking giant insect tyrannosaur. So as he is trying to vomit up blood and still trying to reach for his short sword, you stab him through the arm, which is now pinned against his body, and you put your boot right where that stab wound in his lung is and just kick him away. He's laying on the ground, drowning in blood. Theo is on a fucking rampage right now.
Double kill.
Double kill. Avalon, you're on your tailbone. It
2
hurts.
minutes. I've still got one more action, have I not?
Yes.
You can move, so this little fucker's going to get it. I'm like, hello there.
Here we go again.
Oh,
Someone is typing.
okay. Yeah, I was typing a message to somebody. Who else here has a mechanical keyboard? I mean, come on.
Oh, they're worth it. Like, it's the best thing ever. Like, don't worry about it.
1, 2. So I'm currently prone.
Yes, you have to take an action to get up.
It's not half movement, it's a full action.
It's one action.
Fuck.
It's one action. No, it's one action to stand up, and
Yeah.
you don't want to move through grease.
Well, there's not another direction for me to go.
You could
Well,
go
I
on the
guess-
water.
Crawling is a bitch. It is very slow.
How high is the wall here?
That is submerged underwater.
So
Are
it's
you
more-
talking about up here?
No, right here. So I could just walk around this pillar and walk up there.
For reference, if you do want to crawl, this is what crawl does.
No, I was going to stand up and walk across the fucking grease.
Mhm.
I'm
If you're
annoyed
trying to
because-
go from here, this part of the wall is submerged in the water. This wall is about 10 feet off of the water. So you wouldn't be able
No.
to just walk up and climb it.
No, that's not what I'm worried about. Diagonal, so 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. How high are these walls?
These ones on your left side are about 8 feet, so you can take good cover from
They're not. One action to stand up, 2 actions to move. I'm done.
them. Your heroic, valiant jump into the water was definitely heroic, but put you
My
well
goal-
out of combat.
My only goal was to be distracting.
You are being distracting, but right now Theo is grabbing everyone's attention. Lucius.
Okay. So that area that you have over here, this is all greased up.
Yes.
So that's the equivalent of what, just difficult terrain, or
You move into it, you have to make a deck save or get knocked prone.
It's also highly flammable.
too bad I don't have any reagents left. Just get rid of it. Well, shit. And this is all difficult terrain. Well, it's gonna have to depend on 20, 30, 10, 20, 25 up with a mantle, 30. So that's a double move.
Yep. You have a third action if you want to move again.
I will, actually. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Evelyn, the crusty old doctor has kind of snuck up behind you.
Okay.
The spearmen are horrified that their semi-leader was slaughtered without them even noticing it,
The statue is looking at them.
but they are unhappy with the statue. And they are going to poke you.
Okay. They will probably hit.
First attack will hit. The second will miss. So you take 1 hit from the stab.
Okay. How much?
They shank you for 6 damage.
The statue does not look impressed.
The archer line, -1. This guy is stuck dealing with Theo and is going to drop his bow, grab his short sword, and try to poke Theo with it. Theo, this disgusting creature in front of you, dares to drop his weapon in combat and try to shank you with this ugly, untrained, nasty-looking weapon. You lazily dodge out of the way and smile at him. The other 2 archers over here are seeing that 2 more guys are coming up upon them and are starting to side back and prepare to fire. They are holding their bows at a full knock, and they are holding on to it.
Overwatch. Didn't know this was XCOM.
They can hold actions too, just like you.
No, I'm just making that XCOM joke.
The swordsmen, they want to get some of this gangbang that's going on over there by Ash. Ash is now fully surrounded. So now Ash is taking penalties because he's flanked. 1 will hit. Both will hit. Ash, you are now starting to get hacked up. You take a total of 12 damage. As a whole bunch of spears and swords are now pinging all over Ash's body. This guy is dead, out of the turn order, the mage. The mage doesn't have eye contact with either Lucius or Avalon anymore. He's also getting very desperate. Looking up a spell. 1 moment. Avalon, he only has partial sight on you, so you're going to get a +3 to your roll, but you're going to give me a fortitude check.
You got this, Avalon.
Oh, I thought he couldn't see me. All right.
You see him waving his staff around, and as he winds it back, there's a black snake of energy that follows it, and he points it at you, and you feel an assault on your body. Something is crawling through your eyes, like there's bugs on the top of your eyelids, and you feel like something is trying to force your eyes to close, but you push through it and you prevent it from happening.
Hmm.
He
Okay.
failed his blindness spell. Ash,
Do I gamble that these guys are all idiots and don't have attack of opportunity, or are they actual legitimate fighters?
I mean, what level? They'll be like level 1 or 2. I don't imagine they'll have attack of opportunity.
The wonderful thing about 2E is most creatures don't have AOs. That guy probably did have it, and you killed him. So you know what? Oh shit, that's abnormality warning. Yeah. I'm gonna take the chance and run. Let's see. I can get up next to Theo with 2 actions. Are they killed enough fighters that they owe me to death?
They
Let's
do
find
not.
out.
They do
Thank
not.
fuck. Well, Theo,
This was the true first fight of the game. You guys went to the optional battle first.
thank fuck.
Bonus XP is good.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Everyone knows
Actually-
every RPG game, you never follow the actual
Actually-
path you need to go firstly.
Never.
Ooh. You guys are also in Inspire range. Everyone gets Inspire Courage today.
Oh,
Yeah.
You can see just Ash once again yelling, I believe it is time for you to end this. Feel inspired.
Inspired. Oh, sorry, I had too much soul in that for Ash. My mistake.
You must kill your emotions. I believe this would improve your casting efficiency.
the most rousing speech of all time.
And it still works.
Still. Theo.
Anyway, that'll be me.
Perfect. So, yeah, I'm going to attack this guy without finisher.
A regular attack.
Yep, that is 10 damage. I imagine he's not dead, unless he is. If he's not...
Spear him through the stomach, and he is bowled over in pain, but he's still on his feet trying to swing at you.
Yeah, I'm going to attack him again.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, that... So, seeing Pathfinder 2nd Edition, Leon, did you say if you hit like 10 more than that
Actually,
the AC, it's a crit?
exceed or well, if it exceeds by 10, it increases the degree of success by 1, which is why this should. Well, wait, this is a 22, and Eric said they have a 12 AC, so that is a crit. That's a 29 damage.
Bowled over in pain from being stabbed in the stomach, and you take the opportunity to pull your rapier out, twist your wrist, and slam it straight up through his neck. You see the tip of your rapier come out through the back of his neck, and he just goes limp against your arm.
I'm
yes.
going to turn and face these guys, and then I'm going to assume... Wait 2 seconds to get it up, please.
Theo takes up a defensive stance.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, Avalon.
All right. So to check, can I pull a weapon as part of a movement, or is that also its own action? Oh, am I muted?
No,
Drawing a weapon?
Nope.
Yes. Is drawing a weapon part of a movement action, or is it considered also its own action?
Usually its own.
It's its own action.
Cool.
Do you not have your weapon out?
No,
No.
I can't cast shield with my weapon drawn. Considering I have to have a free hand to be able to do the fucking shield block. Well, great. Draw a weapon. I'm
You
going
have-
to draw. Huh?
You have the back line basically backed into a corner. You have the advantage here.
Yeah, and it would take all my movement to get close to them.
Well, yeah, that's how it goes.
I draw a dagger from my pouch.
Shank.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The range on daggers is 10. God damn it. This whole thing is infuriating.
Meanwhile, me and Theo are just over here murdering people.
Yeah, I love being a non-contributor.
You gave them the time they needed to get the setup, so don't think you didn't do anything.
Dude, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be able to do this. So
This would be a straight up brawl if it wasn't for you. You distracted the enemy front line.
I'm gonna pull a dagger out. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's no close far in second edition, is there? So I don't have disadvantage at 20 feet.
It is a -2 for every range increment after the first, so yes, -2. But you have a +1, so it's only -1. Inspiration.
I'll go ahead and try and throw this dagger.
The archers take their shots at you as you emerge from cover.
I know they do.
One misses. One hits. You have an arrow kind of slam into the chink of your armor underneath your left arm. You will take 4.
Well, I did kind of make a character that just wants to take a beating because she decided to be bad at everything else.
Hey, every party needs a tank.
I throw my dagger. And my phone is ringing. Cool.
Yeah, he just kind of ducks his head out of the way as the knife flies over his head.
Wait, holy shit, 29 damage? What kind of macro is that?
That's a ridiculous amount of damage for a throwing knife.
Is that a legendary Vorpal throwing knife?
What happened here?
10d4 instead of 1d4. Macro has an issue.
10d4 for a throwing knife. Jesus. Well, anyway, this is.
All right. Well, no guts, no glory. 10, 20, 30. Can I double move and still take a swing if I'm in melee with that caster?
Yes.
All right. Well, then.
Old man's going to get some with his beating stick. Wow.
these youngs need to know their place.
1 damage.
Eric, wait. Is it 25 a critical hit?
It is not.
So it's 2 damage.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
That is sad.
You run up and you tap him on the shoulder. He looks mildly displeased.
You old man him and then realize this isn't your apprentice back at the fort.
This isn't your grass after all.
Wonderful.
Wow. An amazing roll for no damage whatsoever. The spearmen are unhappy at the fact that Ash left them in the dust.
I mean, they can make the mistake of coming closer.
The dude on the right attacks Theo. The dude on the left attacks Ash. Attack on Theo is a nat 20. Attack
Ow.
on Ash
Probably.
is a standard hit. Ash gets poked for 4. Theo, as you are turning to face these spearmen who kind of appeared out of nowhere, one of them shanks you really hard right in the side for 11. The archers don't know where the fuck Lucius came from, but trying to shoot him would be in danger of shooting the archers. So they're both firing at Avalon. Miss. And miss. Avalon, you see 2 arrows lazily come towards you. You just kind of move your head out of the way of danger. The swordsman. They have to full move, so they're not going to be able to attack. The mage. Avalon's just out of it. Just Lucius then. Lucius, the mage right next to you, puts up his right hand, and you see a swirl of fire appear and a whole bunch of flame envelops your body. That is a reflex check. You recognize what this is and try to get your head out of the way. You turn your body towards the impact so it's not the center of you. You take half damage. The left side of your body is covered in ash and roars in pain. You take 7 points of fire. Ash, round 4, you're up.
Do you think you can take them?
I've got a plan, yeah.
Okay. Before I make my escape, I'm going to spend 2 actions to cause a healing him on Theo. He regains 4 hit points. Well, he regains 2 hit points and gains 4 temporary hit points. And after that, I'm going to start leaving.
Ash just nopes and walks on away.
Yep. Theo,
You are in line of sight to see Lucius and Avalon are engaged with the rear line.
I'm trying to get in range for Inspire Courage on everyone. But I need 1 more move, which I don't have right now.
Theo.
Anyway, Theo, you regain another 4.
What, on my turn, or?
It should be on your turn, I believe. Let
As
me
soon as your
check.
turn begins, which is right now.
Okay, so I'm
check.
back up to full then.
Close to. You should have 8. Target gains fast healing 2, and when it's sustained, you gain 2, which would be on your turn.
What I would like to do is tumble through this guy with acrobatics to see if I can gain some panache back.
All right, try it. He tries to rear up to take a swing at you, and you just kind of sidestep away from it. He swings and hits the air.
Ha ha ha! Too slow. And then
He is surprised.
When I attack him with finisher, hopefully hit. So that will be have we got inspired, you said, Leon, or?
No, didn't have the actions. Healing him is 2.
Okay. So that is 13.
He sees where you're going, and as you try to stab him in the back, he reflexively puts his shield behind him, and it catches the edge of your rapier as he's turning around to face you.
Hmm. And then I'm going to move here.
He's like, God damn it, get back here.
No.
Avalon.
All right. I'm going to draw my weapon at this point.
The real weapon.
Yep. Great sword's out, and I'll stride forward.
That is a full flank.
Yep.
The mage is looking terrified.
I dash past him around the side, and in common I say, "Don't hit my friends," and then I'm gonna swing at him. So I don't know if a 14 hits. Although,
It does because he's flanked.
I best say, although I don't know if Inspire is also lasting, so I still haven't figured out how long that Inspire thing lasts for.
Only one turn unless I continue it, so sadly not.
But he is flanked, so that flanking defeats his AC. You step on around him, and you put a full lean into it, and you slash all the way down his back with that sword. He looks like he's almost speared into the ground, as he is bleeding heavily, but still on his feet.
God damn it. All right, well, that's all my actions.
Lucius,
And I am nice and visible.
All right. More swings with the mace. Hopefully I can do more than 1 damage this time.
that would be great. Your attacks are great. That's a
Wait.
19.
Wait, that's
He rolled max on weapon damage too, but he has no strength bonus.
a 27. A 16 hit this guy. That's a crit.
How are your
Crit.
attack ratings so high? You're just some old dude with a beat stick.
He,
Don't piss off the doctor.
It's a critical beat stick, man.
Welcome
As
to my
he is,
soul pole.
As he's bleeding heavily and is confused, because now Evelyn is clearly more dangerous than you, and he's turning to face her, you wind up a little bit. You're like, man, I know I saw this motherfucker on my grass one day. Just crack right in the side of his head. And you hear his neck loudly snap as he falls to the ground. Crap.
Yeah.
I feel
Wow.
like we should rename the light mace to like a walking cane or something. like
How did the alchemist just get a kill in melee range?
Why not?
Well,
All
it's
right,
still your
so,
turn. The archers are very confused.
Well then. 2, 3, 4. I've still got 1 more action. I could take swing number 2 this round.
Yeah, if you keep rolling 19s, it'll work too. That's another 19. Look at your attack rolls. Jesus. How did you roll 2 19s in a row?
Motherfucker shouldn't have stepped on my lawn.
that.
This dude is so surprised that you walk up and crack right in the side of his temple. He is reeling in pain. What the fuck?
That's all I got.
Fucking hero alchemist. Melee alchemist, new meta right there.
You got it.
What is this game? Spearmen are chasing Theo. And they are both going to try to shank. One lands a hit. Theo, you get stabbed for 6. The archers. One is now forced in melee range, drops his bow, grabs a short sword, and tries to stick Lucius. And rolls a 4. The other archer is trying to shoot Lucius. And hits something. How about that? Lucius, you get shot from your right side for 4 damage. The swordsman. Got a full surround on Theo. And 1 goes for Ash. The attack on Ash first.
Ouch.
Misses. The one on Theo. The one on Theo will land. Theo, you get slashed from your backside for 6. The mage is now dead. Round 5, Ash, you're up.
Right, first action is sustain the healing on Theo, and second and third action is I need to regroup because fuck that shit. I'm out. The statue begins to quickly power walk away.
Dum, 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 dum.
Theo.
Perfect. So
All of these greasy, filthy monsters keep trying to ruin your clothes. How dare they?
Peasants. So that's another 4 again, Leon.
Yep.
Perfect. So I am going to tumble through him to appear here.
Go for it. Multiple weapons strike where you no longer are. They all clatter on the ground and swing through the air.
Then with my panache of like, filthy beasts, when I attack this man, or this thing, not even whatever to be called a man. Ooh.
Oh my.
Good day, sir!
That dude is recovering from the swing that hits empty air. And as he is just aware that you went behind him, you twirl your rapier up and you catch it with an underhand grip and you spear it right through the back of his skull. And his friends see the rapier emerge from his left eye. He is down.
And then with my last action, I'm going to move because, come on, why would I fight amongst a crowd? That's not me. I'm a smart fighter. Going to move here. That is 30, yeah. Even though I've done it like 5 times, yeah. And face these guys in preparation for them to advance upon me again and swing their common weapons at me.
Avalon.
Well, Lucian's fighting one of them. I'm gonna move towards the other archer. In fact, I'm gonna move right here to give Lucian a flank.
There you go.
And then I'm gonna swing at the other guy. Great sword. Broad left to right sweep. Miss.
Yes, that is a miss.
Because that's about how my dice work.
Avalon is just having a bad day.
I swing again.
That is not going to be good for him. You cleave right through his body, and huge sprays of blood envelop from his body. He is panicked, but he is still on his feet.
Come on, Gramps.
Gramps is going to kill Steve.
Get off my fucking lawn!
He has to kill the one in front of him first. But yeah, he'll probably kill still me.
Lucius. Give him the old man again. Roll another 19.
Who said you can't teach old dogs new tricks? Please tell me I had to kill some.
24. The 24 crit?
What is this game?
Old man power.
The fighter with the great sword can't hit fucking anything, but the alchemist in light armor, in melee weapons.
Just imagine Lucius is running around like Cartman saying, "Respect my authority!" And just like
Lucius
clubbing people in the head.
Today just feels 30 years younger for some reason. And as that dude tried to poke you with the bad touch stick, you're like, no! Crack! Across his face. And he falls to the ground and is bleeding heavily and is no longer breathing.
Excellent. Okay, so second action, I will take a move to there to return the favor of flank. And who knows, maybe I'll smack him with my soul pole again.
Give him a slap.
Holy shit.
Oh, you actually managed to miss. Or maybe not.
That did not hit.
Oh, yeah. Well, he did attack too, so that counts the subtraction. So 9 plus flanking. 11 misses.
That's not enough.
Damn.
I think the shit AC was 12.
AC is 12. This game is It's just stupid. All right, the spearmen.
Are they really sure they want to engage me? Like, come on.
Yes,
I mean, fair enough. I mean, it's still death. I'm just saying.
they will move to flank Theo.
They want to die tired.
The dude in the front misses. The dude in the back with the flank. Ooh. He sticks you really hard right through the back, and you feel it hit your spine. That was a crit hit. Ouch. Theo, that peasant that's cowardly went behind you. You feel that go all the way into your fucking back. That's a 9. That hurt bad. The very, very concerned archer doesn't know what to do. Draws his short sword and tries to stab Lucius. Holy shit, he hit you. Lucius, you get stabbed for 5.
Ouch.
That was unpleasant. The one swordsman goes for Theo. And does not hit anything. Theo, you kind of circle parry his weapon away from you. The mage is dead. Round 6, Ash.
Can I could. Actually, no, wait. That would mean I drop my healing on Theo, so no, that's not happening. Yeah, I am going to spend an action to sustain the healing. I'm going to spend one action to... Actually, wait, can I? I can. I'm setting up flanking on the swordsman. And third action is I'm going to breathe down his neck to intimidate.
Hey, pretty boy. I hear Darkspawn can feel no fear. Is that true?
No, wait, Leon. Leon, you're Leonidas. Darkspawn. See me talk about the immortals? That's what it is.
A shame. The statue's too damaged. It does not work.
Reeling in pain and can't keep his voice straight. Theo.
Yeah.
Perfect. I will take my 4 healing.
Yes.
I'll attack this man who's obviously been flanked. In fact, if I move there with him Ash still being there, would I gain the flank, or do I need to be directly across from Ash to gain that?
Generally speaking, as long as 2 corners, that's how Eric has been using it so far.
It is still considered flanked, as long as you don't totally leave the threat range.
Perfect. So to gain panache, I would like to tumble over here again.
Acrobatics.
Come on.
They swing and strike the air. Get your attack in there.
Oh yeah, I'll be getting my attack. Don't you worry.
Oh no!
Jesus.
Oh my.
Come
Cease your
on, boys. Do you want to continue this?
Your free trial of life has expired.
Do you want to continue this dance of death with me? Because I will continue this dance and you will lose.
Theo, as he's doing his tumble, the swordsman tries to swing at where you are. And as you are on the ground, you rise up on one knee and you spear your rapier up right through his jaw, and it pops off the top of his head. And you start just dancing around a little bit while your your weapon is just dripping with gore. The spearmen look absolutely horrified and know full well that they're probably fucked.
I turn my attention to
Michael
this
Flatley.
This little fucker. Yeah! And with my last action, in fact, should I do it? In fact, no.
Yes.
What to do? Because I'm going to be at a disadvantage of attacking. What is that? A minus for the second attack? -3.
5.
-5.
Second attack is 5 and third is 10.
I'm a smart.
You should run over and kill Steel Avalanche.
Nah, I am a smart fighter. I will assume a defensive position and go into my dueling parry.
Theo puts all the weight on his back foot, holds his weapon in between himself and the enemy,
Just put
gets
my
ready for an incoming attack.
put my spare hand that's normally behind my back up at them and say, "Let's go. Let's dance to death. Come on."
Avalon, kill this dude before Lucius kill steals you again.
I mean, oh well. There you go.
An 18 should be enough.
Avalon readies her weapon up with a high guard. The archer tries to respond, and she circles it down, carries the weapon, just about hits the point of the ground, and swings it up across his chest, leaves a nasty gaping wound in his body, and he falls to the ground trying to hold his blood in his body, and he is rapidly bleeding out.
Well, these are dark spawns, so I don't feel bad for doing that.
Fuck them, they must die.
That sounds awful chantry of you.
I'm the voice in your head.
Anyway, well, that's one attack. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna start moving this way to back these two up. Although I'm sure they're fine. It's more just that I'm gonna end up healing them next round. Help them be less dead.
Theo is probably still okay.
Yeah, I'm at half. Oh, I'm just above half. 17. out of
Ash
30.
is actually the one who's the most tore up.
Hey, I've just made sure that Theo can keep fighting by fast healing him.
Yes.
You're doing your
that's all I'm
job.
doing.
As long as the enemy doesn't attack Ash, you guys will probably be fine.
This is
Even
He's
if they
pretty
do,
beat up.
this is probably I know this is out of game. This is probably, I know it's just the start though, the best tactical fight I think for me personally I've had part of a group.
Hey, I will continue to enable your bullshit as long as you keep as long as you can exploit this.
Listen, the real MVP is Avalon because she fucking just ran out and everyone was just focusing on her. So again, normally the whole split the party thing worked to our advantage, and everyone just looked at the big armored hulking person like, oh fuck, they're gonna mess me up, and
they could just ignore the statue.
Exactly.
Lucius, you're up. It's Lucius' turn.
All right. So you said this one was bleeding out pretty bad, right?
He is. You could execute him if you want, but he's clearly going to die very quickly.
Okay. Well, in that case, the threat here is eliminated. The other fighter went over there, glancing over there. There's only 2 left. This is fine. I'll take an action to draw out the vial that Duncan gave me. Take another action to fill it with the guy who is profusely bleeding at my feet.
I would not do that if I was you right now.
No?
You're going to be
All right.
handling a poisonous substance, so you're going to need to take your time properly to not poison yourself. So I wouldn't do that now.
That's a good point.
Unless you really want to.
No. Well, in that case, I'll head over here then. 20, 30. And right there, double move. Actually, you know what? I've got 10 more movements, so that's still a double move. And
I'll
I'll
jump in front of Avalon.
he would get flanked because I am
With the flank, yes, that is just enough. Lucius just taps him on the back of the head, and his head cranes really hard with the impact. He's not happy with the fact that you just bludgeoned him in. That didn't feel good. Lucius on a warpath today. One spearman is going to turn and try to poke Ash. The one who just got hit is really upset with Lucius. So the attack on Lucius first.
They're both ignoring me.
They are. The attack on Lucius is successful. Attack on Ash.
Even if I
is
go
a
down,
miss.
I'm not even going down. Huh? Nice.
No, he missed you. Lucius, you get poked for 6.
Ah!
Ash, Spears suck.
I will once again continue to
Talk smack.
No, I will sustain the healing on Theo because I have no reason to stop it. I'm stepping and I'm going to once again loom over this man and just look at him.
Your impending doom is coming.
I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to look down at him.
Theo.
I'm not
So-
angry. I'm just
that-
sad.
Is that enough to demoralize the creature?
He is very demoralized from watching all of his friends die.
So yeah,
Absolutely.
he's gonna get
Excellent.
messed up here. Hopefully.
He's going to have a bad time.
Also, don't forget the whole
Oh my.
Good night.
As he is still trying to retract his spear from poking at Ash, which deflected slightly off of Ash's armor, Theo comes up behind him, just sweeps his leg underneath and kicks the dude's knees out from underneath him. And as he falls hard to one knee, Ash spears right through the back of his body, and he falls on the ground. And like the other guy, is struggling to keep his blood in his body. It's coming out way too fast.
So that is because I moved down to there. I attacked and then I've moved over to here. So yeah, that is all my actions.
Come on, Avalon, get a kill.
I did get a kill.
Oh, you got one. You're right. Get more kills than the alchemist in melee range.
There's one guy left. Sure. All right, attack.
Yeah,
Nice.
we'll do it. The dude is seeing himself getting rapidly surrounded, and as he doesn't know what to do, and he pokes at Lucius, Avalon takes a nice baseball swing and holds her weapon perfectly steady and finally remembers her training dead on. The dude's head flies clean off, and he falls to the ground. Congratulations. That is the end of combat.